Just give me a second. Let me just give a second. Cool. Okay, so thank you so much. So we're gonna cover how to use Queda de Rins in a roda. So, and then I'll give some ideas. Then you can use those ideas to train today, of course. And but you can make other ones. So we're gonna cover, I think, 4 basic aspects on the Queda de Rins. So beginning of the roda. So how do you do in the beginning of the roda? How to do from coming from the floor, how to do from the kick, and how to do it defending and attacking. Okay, so those are the situations normally people use the Queda de Rins. So in the roda, from the floor, as a defense or as an attack. Same for, yeah. Okay, so those are the, so if you guys have any questions afterwards, then we can do like 5 minutes, 10 minutes questions at the end. Okay, so let's put some music on. Let's warm up a little bit and we have time to go for those situations. CD. Yeah, all good, let's go. Get some. Back. Turn. Hips. Big circle here. Yes. Okay, off the hands here. Other side. Turn. Turn. Hands on the floor. And just lift your palm off your hands, keep your fingers on the floor. And your palms. Stretch a little bit here. Put your arm inside. Stretch your shoulders. Other side. Nice. Okay. Hug yourself a little bit. Move your arms. Okay, let's jingle a little bit. Just warm up a little bit more. Any direction, just jingle. You guys can move, change directions, move your hands. All the exercise we've been doing. 1 minute, then we go straight. Ginga, don't worry too much with the hands. Ginga, warm up first. Nice one. Okay, so first one we're gonna cover. It's the easiest one, and if you have the aim to go to a roda and do one queda de rins, the best way to start is by doing the queda de rins in the beginning. Okay, normally we do those queda de rins in the beginning, more in the slower rhythms like Angola, São Bento Pequeno. No, we're not gonna talk about the rhythms now, but on the slower rhythms, you're gonna start. So as soon as you shake the hands, you just do a queda de rins. Okay, so I'm gonna give you two basic examples to warm up. You can just do it and just keep repeating. I know it's a bit awkward, but or you can just do it and just do AU and play a little bit to warm up. It's up to you. Okay, so it's very simple. So imagine the person is here in front of me. I shake hands, the berimbauls are here, the battery, and I just get the hit, then I'll probably go rolê, and AU, shake hands, get the hit, I can open my legs, I can lift, anything, I can hold for like 10, 30 seconds, then I go back to the game. I quite often one here is to raise the closest leg to the instruments. Okay, so if I'm here shaking the hands, my right leg is the closest one. I go backwards, I connect, and I stay there. Then I go. Okay, so you got two options here. Another one is to do AU and bring it back to queda de rins. So I'm here, shake hands, I do AU, and straight away do a queda de rins, then I go back to the game. Okay, so I got three options to start. Shake hands, queda de rins, lift your right leg. If you're on this side, you do AU, your hand doesn't come off the floor, and you do a queda de rins. Three easy ways to do it. Let's do 10 times, a few times, and go on. More commonly used on the slower rhythms. Imagine shaking hands. If you don't imagine shaking the hands, nothing else works. Nice, 2 more. Nice one, okay? Look, the shaking the hands, and what you do after the Queda Rins, it's more important than the Queda Rins. Let me rephrase that again. Shaking the hands and what you do afterwards, it's more important, because just doing the Queda Rins, it's last Saturday. Just doing the Queda Rins is last Saturday. It's like, what do you want to do afterwards? You want to do a negativa? Do you want to do a bridge? Do you want to go to a handstand? Do you want to do AU because you've been told you have to do AU all the time? So those are more important. The Queda Rins, we already know. So shaking the hands, just like someone in front of you, so you know which side the person is facing, and what you're gonna do afterwards. You're gonna do AU, you're gonna do Rolé, you're gonna put the head on the floor, you're gonna stand up. So this understanding is more important, okay? So just keep that in mind. Second one, so the same thing, you're gonna still on the berimbau, but this time someone bought the game and you're gonna use the same thing. So the same thing. So I'm here playing, someone buys the game, it brings back to the berimbau. So I go this way, the berimbau is still here. I'm gonna lift my right leg, change, down, and maybe I don't need AU anymore. So I'm here, someone buys the game, I touch hands, raise my right leg, and go. Okay? Or maybe I touch hands, I do a handstand, stay there, touch with my right leg, down, and go to the game. Okay? Or maybe shake hands, go down, and back to the game. So I'm here, so playing with someone brings me back, I touch hands, when I raise my legs, and maybe do a rasteira, and I'm back to the game. Okay, so 3 options. Someone is bringing back the berimbau. Same thing as before, I raise my right leg, hands on the floor, swap legs, Queda Rins, negativa, back to the game. See, different, shake hands, swap legs, back to the game. Someone buys the game again. I go back, touch hands, handstand, down, Queda Rins, breach, go back. Someone buys the game, touch hands, go lower, and back to the game. Okay, so you got these 3 options there. You have to run. Imagine someone is buying, you bring it, you come back to the berimbau, and you do one of those 3 options. Okay, vamos lá. Ele beats, né? Play that. Oh.
Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor. Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor. Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor.
Cabeça no chão.
Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor. Capoeira me chama, que eu vou atender. Entro na roda sem medo, com malícia e segredo, pronto pra me defender. Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor. Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor. Capoeira me chama, dá licença, meu senhor.
Nice one. Okay, well done. Very good. So remember, if you like to do algo cabeça no chão, I'm gonna pass one here so you guys can. It works with the Queda Rins. So the last one, when you do the flipping over doesn't work very much. But I'm gonna give you just a variation here. I normally like to do. Okay, then you guys can work. Then we change for on the floor. Okay, so same thing. Doesn't matter if you buy the game or not. Doesn't matter if you do Queda Rins. So the focus is the right leg. So I come here, I do Queda Rins. Doesn't matter which one. Okay, then I put my left leg on the floor, stretch my right, step over, hook, turn around, and maybe do AU, AU. Okay, once again, I come here, I connect, one, behind, step, turn, go down, stretch my leg, 1, 2. Maybe I'm go down, same thing. 1, go down here, stretch my legs. 1, turn, 1, go around, and go to a handstand. And back to the game. So it doesn't really matter what you do. You always run the same scenario. You go to Queda Rins. If I'm on my side here, I stretch my right leg. If I'm on this side, Queda Rins, put my left leg on the floor, my right leg behind, nice and low, not touching the floor. Okay, step over, do the hook we've been doing, turn around, and from here it's the same. done. I can just do negativa. I can do to aul, go to handstand, go to bridge. I just do rolé. Okay, just give you one variation, you guys to practice. 2 minutes, and that's it. Okay. Step over, pichula. Step over. Isso. Boa. Bend the leg, alegria. Turn. Boa. Nice. Nice. Good. Boa. Nice, Pierre. That's it. Other way, espreme, other way. Go back, go again. One, that's it, good. Stretch your, go down, stop, stop. Stretch your left leg, stretch your left leg. Good, now stop, 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 no, that's it, good. Turn around, that's it. Good, slow down, espreme, slow down, it's much slower. Bora, mosquiteiro. Isso. Essa coisa no chão, boa. Isso. Bora, Nilantes. Slow down. Pá. Isso. Last one. Bora, tijolo. Do again, tijolo. Good. Last one. Nice one. One more, tijolo. One more. Stretch your right leg, stretch it, good. Step over first, good. Turn, good. Nice one. Good, tijolo, nice one. Okay, so we got it here. So remember one thing, the music sometimes might be a bit fast. This is the beginning, remember what I said? It's used like in a slower rhythm. So do as slow as you can, of course, depends of the rhythm you're playing when you go to the roda, but this play is nice and slow. It's kind of very, if it's in the middle of the roda, it's different, but if you go here, it's quite nice. You just go here, you shake hands, kind of slow. You go one, then you step, Then you look at the person, 1, 2, maybe go back to a handstand here, you change, and you go to the game, okay? It's no point of getting stressed here, okay? So first one we're gonna do here. So the second one, second stage, it's do queda de rins from on the floor. So it's the easiest way because you're already on the floor. So it's less scary and it's less pain on your wrists, okay? So a couple of ways of doing is to do rasteira and just normal queda de rins. So tuck, you can open, of course, passagem and queda de rins, and negativa queda de rins. So those are the 3 normally variations, okay? So I'll show you 3 ones, then you can work, okay? So first one, I'm here playing. I'm gonna do a rasteira, like a 360, rasteira, and down, okay? So it's similar to that one there. So ginga, rasteira, okay? 1, bring the left leg back and down. You can open the legs or down, okay? Second option here, the person is in front of me. I'm gonna slide my leg, so I step with my left leg. My right leg goes this way. I turn and I go down this way, okay? Next one is from any negativa. Any negativa you do, you can do queda de rins. So ginga, I can do the classic, 1, 2, and I end up in negativa, and I carry on my game, okay? So just recap quickly. Rasteira, queda de rins. I do rasteira, queda de rins, pá, ginga. I do passagem, so half passagem, queda de rins. Then I go back. I do any negativa. And I do queda de rins, okay, basic. So what you guys can do here, you can start doing basic kicks, meio de frente, armada. Remember, you're just warming up from the game. Meio de frente, armada. Then you go to the floor, you do a rasteira, queda de rins. So no kicks with queda de rins yet. I know we're gonna do it, but just going through this mentality. So you have to do 1 to start, 1 queda de rins in the beginning of the berimbau. Then you do it as many as you want in the middle of the game. Fechada, armada, slow, meio de frente, negativa, rolê, pá. You got tired, that means the game is finished. Rest a little bit if you need to. Go back to the berimbau, or someone bought the game. You have to go through this. Someone bought the game. You go back, you do a different one. Then that's it. Then you ginga, negativa, rolê, queda de rins, passagem, queda de rins. Then you can open your legs. Okay? Then that's it. So all these 2 scenarios. By the beginning of the berimbau, or someone buys the game, means the same for now. And queda de rins from the floor. Simple. Okay, let's go. Remember, you start from the berimbau. Remember, you start from the berimbau. Remember, Arikat. Do the ones you remember. Nice one. Okay, look. Remember what I said before the class starts? Two things. I said two things. No questions. Sorry, Alikat. Questions at the end. No questions at the end. And second one, I'm giving you guidelines, okay? Like the government now. So that means the option is to do on the floor, but you can do anything. You can do anything as long as you don't break those rules. What's the rules? You cannot kick. So you can do any Queda Rins from the floor. I'm giving 3 options, but you can do anything. So I'm gonna give you a couple more. You've got 2 ways of thinking. You can combine all of them. Okay, you can combine them, all of them in a row. So it was 3 options. You can do 3 in a row, or you can just do a new one. So I'm gonna combine is very easy. Okay, you don't need to combine the 3. You can just combine 2. Okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna give an example. So rasteira, queda de rim, end up in negativa, queda de rim, passagem, queda de rim. Okay. Okay, nice one, simple, done. Couple more options here, okay, just to open your mind. Meia lua no rim, so I'm not doing any kick. So maybe I'll come here, I'll do a esquiva de frente, negativa. I can do this 1,000 ways. When you get to meia lua no rim, I imagine I go here, I step, I do meia lua no rim, one option, okay. Another option here, I do negativa. Instead of going towards my extended leg, I go towards my back leg. So I go here and go. We can be doing options here all day long. Okay, that's the way it comes. Another option is to do a flip negativa. I don't know if that's not the name, but let's call this one for now. Okay, so I'm here, I connect, and I do another negative. It's like a mini shibata and go. I'm gonna give one option you guys to train that normally I do. I put my right hand on the floor. I do my negative across and I do a meia lua no rim. Okay, simple. So I'm here normally. I balance a little bit. I put my right hand on the floor. I extend my right leg across. The person is there. Then I turn and I do a meia lua no rim. Okay. So the idea here it's you guys to come up with negativas, sorry, queda de rins from the floor, okay? No kicks, no anything, you're just on the floor and you come up with ideas with negative on the floor, okay? Let's go, couple more minutes, 5 more minutes of this, and let's go. Remember, first game is always under the berimbau, or you start from the berimbau. Isso. Slow down. Isso. Oh, nice breathe. Isso. Up. Nice, Nilant. Nice. Bem baixinho. Boa. Well, 2 minutes, vamos lá. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna give you one more option here to open your imagination. Oh, I'm here. Okay, look. Remember what we spoke yesterday? What I learned from Limonzinho's class last weekend, I think it was last weekend, is when you do melhor no rim, you can put your legs together. That's the only thing I learned. Not the only thing, but it's a nice variation is to put your legs together. So if you just remember that, you're already gonna change. You're gonna be different, and you're gonna have a different move from everyone, and you're gonna spice your movements. Okay, so when I do queda de rim, everyone normally swaps legs. Everyone normally tucks. If you pull your legs together like Kit Kat, I call Kit Kat, then you're already different. What I learned so far from today is everyone comes down with the top leg, okay? So you can come down with the bottom leg and you change everything, okay? So everyone, those are the things so far I learned, okay, and my own class. Okay, so let's remember what I said. You can, what we done in the beginning, we can do in the middle. So I'm gonna give you an option here for you guys that can do it. So you're gonna go and change a little bit. So I'm gonna go start the roda with a normal, doesn't matter. I'm gonna come down with the bottom leg and going back with the ponta alta. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, doesn't really matter, shake hands. I go 1, tau, I tuck, I stretch my leg. I'm gonna turn to the other side, going down. And I should be exactly where I was, then I can do whatever I want afterwards. Okay, so I'm here, shake hands, playing with the person, I go down. Gonna stretch my right leg. Instead of coming up with this one, I'm gonna turn to the other side, step, my knees on the floor, the person is here. I can go down this way or this way, doesn't really matter. And I'm back to the game of capoeira. Okay, so you can try this. You can try this one here to see. Oh, I can't do this flip over. It doesn't matter. 1, I stretch my right leg. I go out the other way. I end up in negativa, and maybe I do my queda straight away. Okay, so you start combining, and you can do the same thing in the middle. So you do a rolê. Imagine when you're doing a passagem, comes a meia com passo, and you just go down and you do the same exercise. Okay, start imagining situations when you do it. So you have to imagine the person. Quite tricky in the beginning, but try to imagine. Okay, 2 minutes. Vamos lá. Isso. Go back to the game. That's it. Pierre, again, queda Pierre, queda. Okay, now stop. No. Tuck in is easier, tuck. I said put a left leg on the floor. Now stop, don't do anything. Stretch your right leg behind you. Whoa, now turn around towards the, clockwise. Good, until you face the front, that's it. Okay, so that's the difference. Then you can do queda again. Whoa, nice one. That's it, again. Down, do whatever you want. That's it. Turn around, clockwise. Take your hands off the floor, good. Nice one, maybe do a head on the floor or something, change there. Nice one, well done. Okay, well done. Okay, so we covered, let me put my face, thank you. So we covered inside the roda, so you have it when you get in. So every time you're gonna start a game, you have to do a queda Rins. Okay, queda Rins, like I'm gonna go inside, my goal is to do a queda Rins. So I start by doing a queda Rins or doing a U and a queda Rins, okay? Then we play a game. We're on the floor. We do a Queda Rins. Then the second situation here, we're gonna is when someone is gonna kick us, and we use a Queda Rins to close ourselves. The basic two ones is from AU and is from meia lua de compasso. Okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna do AU, and someone comes with a cabeçada or trying to push me down. Doesn't really matter. So I'm playing here. I'm gonna go to AU, and someone's gonna give a cabeçada. I close myself, maybe because I already know how to do Queda Rins. I do a Queda Rins to the other side, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go see if I got space here. I'm gonna go to AU, and the person is coming with a cabeçada. I put my knee in the front, block. I can do anything else. I can do a meia lua de compasso. That's not the point, but that's the idea. I'm gonna go to AU, and someone gives me a cabeçada, try to push me down or gives me a benção. I'm not discussing if that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's happening. And go. Another one, I do AU, and halfway the person is gonna come to a cabeçada, and I do the Queda Rins on the other side. So I'm gonna be a little diagonal. So I go AU. The person is coming with a cabeçada. I close and go back to the game. Okay, it's quite common. Second option, quite common, it's from the meia lua de compasso. I come from meia lua de compasso, and the person comes to the cabeçada. So I go here, meia lua de compasso. The person is coming with cabeçada. My knee blocks, and I go back to the game. Or I do meia lua de compasso. Person comes with a cabeçada, I block, and I come with a chapa. That's the situation is. The situation is like this. Us to tuck in. We're gonna do a movement, and the person comes with the cabeçada, and we tuck in. So that's the two options. Okay. So you're gonna do one time get inside the roda, a couple of times moving on the floor. You don't need to spend too much time now. That's not what we're training. Then you're gonna go and do AU, and you're like, damn, and you tuck and you carry on. You change direction. I'm here. The person gives I block. I turn around. I do a breach. Depends on the person. Okay, you have to judge. Someone's trying to give you a cabeçada. If he's gonna do a breach, you're gonna do a meia lua de compasso. The person comes with a cabeçada. You tuck. You change direction and go. Okay. So the objective is you to do it. So your objective on the game. You have to get in, you have to do one on the floor, at least one with AU and one with the meia lua de compasso. Then you can do more, okay? Vamos lá. Nice one. Fish. Very good. Okay. So we need to. Okay. Very good. We need to know one thing. Someone is trying to kick us. You like it or not, someone is trying to kick us. So we have to close. We have to be as close as possible. Then we can kick, or we can do another acrobatic. This is the difference. Okay. Now we're gonna use the same situation. We're gonna use the same situation, but we're gonna kick straight away. One of my favorite ones was from Melhor Compass, especially in the lower and the slower rhythms. I used to do the Melhor Compass really slow, waiting for the person to attack and just change and kick. So it was one of my favorite ones, and even today. Okay, so let me try if I can do a bit diagonal. So it goes. So Melhor Compass. I do a Melhor Compass really slow. Wait the person to give the cabeçada. Remember the face of the person somewhere here. Goes when I change, and I kick, and I would go down. Okay, so once again, I wait for the person. I do the Melhor Compass. Another person likes to do cabeçada. The head, the person somewhere here, sometimes even the back. I just change, and go. Okay, that's option 2. Option is when you do AU. When you do AU, the person comes with a cabeçada. You can do the same thing. You can go from kicking the back or kicking the head. It's fine. Okay. So I'm here. I'm gonna do AU, and the person is coming with a cabeçada. Okay. AU. I connect. I kick the person, and I land on the other side. It's hard to do here space. Okay. AU, cabeçada. Okay. Kick and go. So it's a difference between you have kind of like slap, and normally when you kick the person, it gives you momentum to carry on. Then everything else is the same. Okay. So start the game. Don't need to spend a lot of time there. Do one movement from the floor. You try to do a movement. The person attacks you. You block yourself. The person comes the second time or the next hard. It's like, man, I don't want to get kicked all the time. Then you just like show. You do a Melhor Compasso, and you kick, or you do a O and kick. You already know every time you play, the person comes with a cabeçada. Then you kind of use that as a bait. Okay. So you have these two situations. Melhor Compasso, and you have to aim at the face. The person doesn't going to be here. The person is going to be somewhere there. Okay. Then go. And the next one is from AU. Remember, the head of the person is going to be somewhere here. So I'm going to go AU. The person is coming. And go. It's not the same as tapping the floor. Okay. So I need to imagine the back or the hands of the person there. Okay. So the idea, one game, one movement on the floor. You done a move and the person kick you. The next time you're gonna kick the person. The next time can be in 10 years, or it can be down the line straight away. Okay? Vamos lá. Imagination. Here we go. Espremido. Espremido, isso aí. Guys, 2 minutes here. Look, let me explain again. Maybe I didn't explain myself again. Okay, you are playing capoeira. Okay, so you are playing capoeira 1 game or 2 games or 10 games, and 4 situations are happening. Okay, so you have to play capoeira. You cannot do 4 moves in a row. That's not game. That's just like a sequence. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you start the game with a Queda Rins, then you do some moves. Remember, queixada, armada, meia lua de frente. You don't need to panic. Then you go to the floor and you do a Queda Rin or 3 in a row. Then you try to do a kick. AU, it's not a kick, but let's go there. And a meia lua de compass. The person attacks. You block. You defend yourself. Then you go again. Then you're gonna try to do a kick again, and the person kicks yourself, kick you, and you attack. So those situations have to be. It's a game. It's not like doing all of them in a row, because you already know how to do all of them. It's a situation here that you need to think. Start the game, play a little bit, do something on the floor, Queda Rin. You try to do something, the person attacks you, either from AU or from meia lua de compass. So the difference, you have to tuck, then you play a little bit more, you're gonna do the same movement. When I say the same movement, you can do meia lua de compass and AU the second time, or you can do both. Then the person is gonna attack you again, so you know, think this time I'm gonna attack. And that's how you go, okay? So 4 situations in a roda, okay? Let's go 1 more minute, vamos lá. 2 more minutes, 2 more games. And make this game spicy. Bridge, don't do like this basic bridge, the basic Queda de Rins. Cancer, rest, tired, rest, that's it. Roda, alicate, let go the body. Let's go to body, still relax. Nice one, okay? Last phase, okay? Don't worry, last phase. It's just you do kicks, okay? So you do kicks straight away with Queda de Rin. Okay, so 2 options here. I'm gonna give you 2 options. So you can do any kick. Normally spinning kicks is better. Queixada, armada, meia lua. But you can do parafuso. I'm not gonna do it here, but if you got space and you can do flying kicks. You can do meia lua de frente, and the same thing. So you got this, now just kicks. Or you can do AU, Queda de Rins. If you ask me afterwards, if it's not like a slow rhythm, how do I start the game with the Queda de Rins? So you just do AU, straight to Queda de Rins, or do AU coming down. So imagine if it's a faster rhythm, it's actually a bit faster, but I want you guys to go through all the phases. Okay, so simple here. So you guys can train. Then you tie it, rest 20, 30 seconds, and go. So imagine it's a faster rhythm. And you want to start. This is more for you for a different day. But imagine now it's a faster rhythm. I'm not gonna stay there on the floor. Normally we don't do that. Okay. I touch hands. I do AU, and I do a quick Queda de Rin, and I stand up. I do a macaco. Doesn't matter. Or I touch hands a bit faster. AU ensorado, and I go to the game. Just you to think about. No, you don't really need to do this now, but you can do it. Okay, imagine someone by the game and you can do it in the middle. Okay, it's more any kick with the Queda de Rin straight away. Okay, so classic ones: queixada, meia lua no Rin. Okay, so a bit more quick. Remember, you cannot do this in the beginning because we're starting slow. Okay? Or you can do queixada. The leg doesn't touch the floor. You put your hands and you do queda rim. You can do this from any kick. Okay? So how do you mean? Any kick. I do armada and I do melhores rim. Okay? Or I do armada. I don't put the leg on the floor and I do queda rim. Melhor compasso is the same. Melhor frente is the same. I do melhor frente. Queda rim. I do melhor frente. I change the other side. Queda rim. Okay? It's the same thing with all the kicks. Flying kick is the same. Flying kick, queda rim. It's the same. The idea is the same. So, quick one. You can do 2 or 3 games of this of 30 seconds. You start slow. Imagine this. You start with the queda rins. You go to the floor. You do a queda rins. You attack the person, kick you. You kick the person. The game gets a little bit more spicy. You stand up a little bit. Then it's more queixada armada. You can do more than one kick. Queixada armada, melhor rim, macaco, queda rins. You can even do macaco. You can even do macaco with queda rins. You can do anything. Come on, queda rins. Okay, so you have to imagine these 5 stages. You start a game. You go to the floor. You get kicked, or someone tries to kick. You kick the person. It gets a bit more spicy. You stand up and you do queixada armada and go. Okay, ready? 3 games for you. 3 games, that's it. Make your best moves, come on. Start slow, regardless of the rhythm for now. Start slow. Sobe na bananeira, cai no rim. Let's go, last game, last game. Last one. Boa, Marcos. Está empolgado. Bora, Pierre. Last game. Show me the moves. Isso. Slide. Don't hold anything back. Bora, Suneca. Isso. Don't break anything. Reach, AU, handstand. Fechada armada. Boa. Boa, isso aí. Bora, espremido. Mata. Nice one. Time. Well done, well done. Let me just stop here my stop limit. Then we can ask some questions, 5 minutes questions if you guys have. If you need to go, don't please go, don't stay.